doubt we're going to see a speed run this set.
It's not impossible, but Diddy Kong's movement makes him a much harder character to pin down than what we saw from Syrup before, right? Than what we saw against Kazuya Mishima, a character who, despite as hard as he hits, very immobile. The time here, though, the X Factor is going to be Banana. It's a great tool, obviously, for Diddy Kong to get you out of minecart, to cover space around this crafting table, to break up mining, but it's also a great tool as a counter hit for Syrup to find some openings. Steve can get a lot off it as well, and it's incredibly volatile in this matchup.
So far, looking like a dead even race between these two players, and one hit leads to another, and currently it's a lot of scraps that's been going on we haven't seen in quite some time. So far, Haze getting the better scraps so far.
Trying to find the drive-by, but not going to hit its mark. Monkey flip, just putting you to the corner, finding some pressure as a full-on scrap. Syrup just going to back off, rebuild those resources because there's no iron left in the tank. There is some diamond, but you at 95, you want to probably save that one for the next stock. Instead, though, just going to opt to craft it aggressively here. Try and close this one out. If you lose your stock first, this could be a disaster. But getting it first, as we just saw, he's a huge snowball in Syrup's favor. He might be able to set up a second diamond before he dies. He'll be able to mine fast enough to have a good number of resources moving forward. And I love the diagonal block here, building that L without the corner base, just to keep the pressure going as a 0 to... super... What happened, huh?
Okay, yeah, it's just Syrup knowing what he has to do. And speaking of the second diamond, Syrup has the second diamond ready to go. The stock goes down, so everything's going his way so far.
I mean, he might just get a third one at this rate on the first stock, because those are the first times he's been hit since it was an even game of 3 stocks apiece. Now with a crazy Elytra route back to stage. Beautiful stuff from Syrup, wiggling and wobbling. Yeah. But with the ledge regrab, it's going to be Haze's time to find that down air and at least get on the board.
Yeah, and there's the diamond being built right away for Syrup. And Haze needs a miracle to back in this game. It's not impossible, but so far, his gameplay is looking comparable to an old tweak going against Aquila in the top level gameplay. So I don't know if exactly Rocket Barrel Cannon is the best way to deal with the blocks, since I've heard there's better ways now.
It is still one of the better ways that Diddy has, especially at a distance, right? And against that down angled diagonal wall, because as the benefit of building the wall that Syrup's building in with the one and then one back too high is that you can't just swing at it with a horizontal space. Ace forces Diddy into these really awkward scrap ranges, as we just saw, and allows you to set up for things like falling back air, or a lot more timing mix-ups in how you catch them attempting to contest you.
Yeah, and that's just Syrup just going full offense there. That diamond actually felt really justified when we saw Syrup get that second diamond on the table. And Haze, I think he swapped a Rob.
And this one's risky, right? We've seen the Haze Rob do some explosive things, but it doesn't have the patience of his Diddy Kong. And while Rob can do okay against Steve, there's a big body that's just asking to get comboed. If you thought that Banana was a crazy combo tool for Steve, wait until you see what Steve can do with Gyro, my friend.
Yeah, that Gyro is just like a hit or miss item in a lot of matches, because while you can get 0 to death combinations or just combo setups with the Gyro, if you let Syrup get it, it probably spells your doom. Unless that backer just does it before you.
I was going to say, Syrup is just making him explode right now. This is the same case we saw with Jackal, right? No quarter for this man on a mission to grand finals right now. He is looking unstoppable with this blocky man.
As we said, I don't know if Syrup's trying to speedrun through this bracket, but so far he's actually still speedrunning. He might be the favorite to win this tournament in the entirety, and he has a diamond set up for next stock if he finds the opportunity.
I mean, he's gonna find the opportunity. The parry not even gonna be enough. Not getting it on the last hit though, and so Syrup is gonna be able to find the hit, get out of dodge, reset the scenario, and keep his pressure ongoing. As once again, Syrup looks to be on pace for a 3 stock. Haze just can't get away.
No, he cannot, and we're looking at another quick set from Syrup. So that could secure him a top 8 spot if Haze doesn't find any miraculous way to get back into this set, which this Rob, we've seen before, is capable of doing something, but this is the top player you're talking about.
And this is, it's also against Steve, right? You don't have to deal with walls suddenly in stage when you're trying to double toss most of the cast, but Syrup going to provide that obstacle for him here, looking for the F smash reset, but just beautiful DI there from Haze to mix him up, live another day, and hold on. Syrup, though, playing with no respect in his mind, and right now it's just Haze not able to get away as Syrup making him look like Meister. Syrup taking some notes from his mom as he absolutely makes him want to just leave the internet forever. Oy vey.
How do we have Syrup on stream both times just act like, oh, let me just go ahead and speed run this any percent?
I told you, he's Kid Clip for a reason.
Top 8 speed run any percent. We just got it.
This man is Kid Clip. He will put you on Twitter. It does not matter who you are.
That has to be a record for shortest time on stream, right? For a player that makes it 2 times? Or am I misjudging something? Surely it has to be a record for something.
Not yet, but I think
actually, there should be a record somewhere like fastest top 8 qualifiers in time. So
I mean, it's on a pace, but we've seen some fast ones here.